Okay, chapter one's main concepts. The book's really outdated, but it talks about not being so quick to judge youth culture and don't be so sure that you know everything. So a lot of chapter one has to do with engaging the students, and it mentions disengagement, which means if you're not teaching something that's relevant to them. That's why I keep coming back to talking about what relevant instruction is. And that does tie into scaffolding and schema because you have to know what they know. And Kate talks about that in the videos for chapter two. But to know what you can add, you have to know what they know. What's the difference between youth literacy and traditional literacy? What I connect that to is when you talk about code switching in other classes, which means, how something might be cultural, and I always think about the example of texting, like when when to use text language or things like that, and when not to. There's a quote from page 7. A motivational crisis might be explained as arising from a mismatch between identity needs of students and conventional curricular themes. And this just, once again, goes back to what's relevant. Often school is just a list of crap you have to do. And school is supposed to be a place where you learn. I've talked to a lot of people who hated school, but I've never talked to someone who hated learning. And those two statements don't really go together. If you like learning, why wouldn't you like school? And somehow school can suck the learning out of it. School can happen and without learning happening. Give an example of how you can use your knowledge from this chapter. Just doing something as simple as taking a survey before the course to see what they're interested in and to find out what they know, what are their goals. One thing I'm doing for this course, because I know that in your minds is getting jobs, and that's why I'm really thinking I can address your needs and goals by doing the web pages. Okay, the case study's quick and easy. This was the study of the person, is this chapter 1? With Marta and the Spanish-speaking students who wanted to, she needed to teach them about contract language, and so she used music contracts to do that. So that was quite easy to do, and once again, that's relevant instruction. So the theme is relevant instruction, and is making your instruction personalized for the learners. School doesn't exist for you to show your mastery of something. School exists for you to teach students something, and to teach someone something, you must know what they know so that you can help them relate to the new information.